Today we're gonna have a lot of fun in Procreate. We're gonna create some op art. So let's get started. Open up your Procreate app, screen size canvas. The brush we'll be using is in the calligraphy monoline, pencil size is 10. To start off, drawing guide. We need to turn on drawing guide and we want the checkered boxes. Grid size, it's about 86. 80 would be perfect. That's enough. Tap done. We want the layer to be assisted and everything will be drawn on one layer. Let's begin. We need about 4 boxes by 4 boxes. And make sure that when you're drawing, your layer says assisted and that drawing assist, that's what it means, is on. Therefore, as soon as you put your pencil down and start drawing, it'll give you perfect lines horizontally and vertically. You can't go diagonal. Erase. Okay. There you go. We want to make sure all edges are closed because we will be doing a lot of color dropping. There's our box. Let's move our box into the middle. Turn on snapping so that you can easily find that. Perfect, it's in the middle. Once you have that, tap edit drawing guide again, tap perspective. We want this perspective line right in the middle of our box, as middle as you can get it. The closer, the better. Tap done. Thickness, I have max opacity max, so I can see it. Assisted is still on, so now we will easily be able to draw diagonal lines. So what we want to do, draw 4 diagonal lines that are in perspective and eyeball it. You want it to be about the same. It's gonna go to the here. Okay, so we've eyeballed it. Now that that's done, edit drawing guide, go back to 2D grid, tap done. And now we will draw our perfect straight lines and it should meet. For some reason, if it doesn't meet, we can fix that. For example, here, my line is too long, so I will actually erase that in a moment. First I need to turn off drawing guide. Same with here. Okay. Tap on your layer if you need to erase or add. Turn off drawing assist. Now you can easily erase and fix up the corner. Oops, too much. This one's a little bit off, so what I'm actually going to do is erase it. And redraw it from this corner to this corner by holding it down and enabling quick shapes and get a perfect line. Making my brush very small just to erase. Perfect. Now that we have that done, we want drawing assist back on because we want those perfect shapes. And now you can follow the shape of these grids. Or creating lines. For this art piece. And this will be going like falling. You can walking and then falling. And you want to make sure all the lines are touching and they're closed. So that when we color drop, it'll be very quick and simple. We don't want any gaps. Now that we have our lines, edit drawing guide one more time, back to perspective. It already remembers where we had it last, so just tap done. And now we want to follow these diagonal lines toward the middle here. And you're going to go all around. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky to see your guidelines, so just zoom in and you'll be able to see it. And again, try to erase that. I forgot my drawing guide is on. It's easier to erase when drawing guide is off. So just leave that to the end. This middle section will be black. So don't worry about that. Just make sure they're touching at the bottom and the top. Perfect. We go back to drawing edit guide under canvas and we want to go back to 2D grid, tap done. And what we will do now is we just need horizontal and vertical lines to meet this map, this illusion. Drawing assist is on. I need to continue this line to the end. I'll start here. And same in this direction. So it's not going to perfectly follow the grid, but we will have perfect lines. Beautiful. And now we want to follow each line to the end. So we have this line to the end, this line to the end. And that is the last one there. Do your eyes hurt yet? We're about to start color filling. Sometimes that gets a little confusing and tricky. Now we have to finish the rest of our grid. And I will just try to match up with the rest of our grid by following just these guidelines of the 2D grid. Like so. And then the reverse, And we start color filling. Whoops, too far. Okay, turn off our drawing guide. We have our grid complete. Now it's just a matter of color filling. Just in case and to keep it simple, I will create a new layer, bring it below, turn off drawing assist, and turn on reference. Where's reference? Reference. We will color drop on this layer, keep the line work on its own just in case you need to erase. It'll be a lot easier to erase something. Now that we have layer 2, our color, we can rename this line. So your line layer has a reference, colors below. Let's start off with this. Middle section, continue filling. And now every other tile will need to be black, and we continue. So and it's working out because we started with an even square for 4 boxes by 4 boxes, I believe it was, yes. So now, for whatever reason you made a mistake, you have to erase. The color's on its own layer, so to erase will be very simple. And you're not going to interrupt the line work. Continue filling. But if you catch your mistake, you can just undo. Okay, now we are here. There we go. So you have completed now the illusion where it's falling, and we will add some shading to the bottom and some highlights to the top to make it even more optical illusion. But now we just continue. So where it was black, it will be white. So again, we continue. But what we can also do is keep it black just to show where the tile kind of folds over. So on this side, it'll be folded, on this it will not. Okay, whoops. And now you just keep going every other. In every direction. Until you complete. You might want to take a break if this is hurting your eyes. You can do this in sections. Okay, just in case you do need to take a break, I will show you what the shading step next. Or you can just come back to it, find the chapter where I have it written as shading, once you're ready. That might be a better idea. Just check the chapters of the video. Oops, wrong. This looks so awesome. I'm really enjoying going on a diagonal. It's almost easier to follow the boxes on a diagonal. Something to try out. That'd be helpful for you too. Complete? Complete. That looks amazing. Once you're done color dropping, you've kind of double checked everything, tap on your brush icon, and we're good. We're gonna create yet another layer below our color layer, and we'll name it shading. And the reference line work, we can turn off reference now. Jump into your airbrushing, and we want soft airbrush. So nice and soft and gradual. What we will do, we wanna, let's try 15. Yeah, 15's good. So starting with the size 15 brush, opacity is at 100. We want to darken the white areas on the bottom so it looks darker. And just about halfway. So our tiles start here and they're falling down. About to here, I'd say. Just slowly, gently, putting pressure with your airbrush. And deepening. Starting from the middle, going out or down or to the side, because you want the bottom to be the darkest and the top will be the lightest. But you still want to, so you almost want that white on the bottom to be gray. And this is when the illusion begins. Oops, too dark. Backspace. And because your shading is on another layer, oh no, I'm on the wrong layer. You want it to be on the shading layer so that if you need to erase, there's no problems. Let me just actually undo. Definitely want this on a different layer. So if that happens, just make sure you're on the right layer. Turn off reference. There we go. Oops, too dark. Okay, that's good. Not too much. And I will do the same with a maybe 5% just on the top here. Ever so slightly. To make sure that this white tile is darker than the white tile on the top. And with my monoline brush on max, I will make sure I will erase to make sure it's perfectly clean. So it's white, off white. Make sense? So just a little here. Following that box. That way you can clearly see where the light is changing and is starting to fall in. Okay. So I did that. Therefore, this top white lines, I need to make sure they're perfectly white and erase any shading I gave. And because shading, again, its own layer, I'm not affecting anything. Just making sure they're clean, white, no gray. And there we have it. Our tile up illusion of a falling hole. Perfect. All done. Thanks for joining. That was a lot of fun. Gave me a little bit of a headache. Hoping to give you too much of a headache. You can add more shading if you'd like. You can try different colors. That'd be a lot of fun. But pretty quick, pretty easy. Keep creating, keep having fun with Procreate. Try different art styles. And I can't wait for the next video.